Trying to figure this out. All right, here we go. All right, looks like maybe let's run a quick test here. Oh yeah, it is working. All right, audio is working now. I was using this external mic, so yeah, that didn't work out too well. So I'll just use the internal Mac. Hopefully, it sounds okay. Wait another minute or so. See if anyone jumps back in. I had like two people come in, so looks like my audio was bad. But we'll wait. I've done a couple live streams with another creator, Robert C. Edson, and it's a lot different when you've got a StreamYard going on. And you can talk to people, but just kind of talking to yourself is definitely different. And I don't see the YouTube chat up, so I've got another window on my other computer open so I can see if anyone wants to chat. We'll see what happens. See if anyone else comes in. Hey, if it's a one-on-one conversation, we can do that. But yeah, I had a pretty good Saturday. Um, I did a Pinewood Derby with my kid, and yeah, I probably shouldn't even get into that yet. Might as well wait for some people to get on. There's no point in talking to an empty live stream, you know? We'll see what happens. If not, this will be a throwaway video, right? I think I can edit this anyways, so I'll just do that. Maybe I'll post on YouTube. Switch account. Oh, someone's on. We got one person. Going live with 132 followers or subscribers, man. We'll see what kind of conversation we can get, right? If it's a one-on-one, that's cool. I'll wait another, I don't know, 30 seconds or so. But I hope whoever's on here, hopefully your Saturday is going good. I had a pretty good Saturday. It was cold, but I did get out at sunset golden hour, and it was real pretty out there. And I got a nice video in, so I did some content creation, one video today, and I've got a whole queue of videos. I've got like 5 in the queue right now in my task list, so I got to go through and edit those videos and get the thumbnails. That's probably what takes me the most time is the thumbnails. But Yeah. Hey, I got one person on. Might as well talk about what I wanted to talk about. Um, I'll kind of start off the stream by talking about what I'm interested in. Obviously, you've seen in the background my Lego sets. I figured this time we could use to maybe get talk a little bit more about my personal life a little bit. I don't want to divulge too much, but yeah, I want to maybe each week I could show like one Lego set of mine that I like and maybe I grew up with or whatever. So this first Lego set was that I got as a kid. It's called the battering ram. So it's got this little battering ram that you used to play with, hit the castle kind of thing. So it was one of my first sets from like 1986, something like that. And yeah, it was fun. I got it back out recently and built it for my kids, that kind of thing. I set it up back there. So it's kind of fun. And I'll go through each maybe one set a week, be kind of something fun. But I'm also a big tea drinker, so I don't really do a lot of tea drinking in my videos, but I figured on the live stream I probably will have one. And this tea that I'm drinking right now is called Rishi Jasmine. It's it's got a basically a floral taste to it, and it's pretty good. I enjoy it. It's one of my favorite teas. So maybe each week I'll mention a tea that I like. Um, let's talk about maybe the stock market for the week. That could be something we could bring up. Looks like the SPY was up about around 3%, which for a week is quite a bit for the markets. The stock market's trading at like all time highs, so it's a tricky one to get into if you're looking to buy. We're only like I think 15 points off the all time high, so it's a tricky one. You want to probably dollar cost average in. Buying the high and all that. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to talk about. Shoot, send something in the chat. For some reason, my chat window on my Mac is all messed up, but I can see chats in my other computer. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about, feel free. Shoot me a question. Be kind of fun. What else can we talk about? Oh, I almost forgot. Let me pull up my 5 videos for the week. So I had Flag in the Trash, and then I had Recession Every Year. Those 2 videos were about this doom and gloom YouTuber that I caught, and he was pretty much dogging on like service workers, and then he was dogging on American culture. And so I did this video, Flag in the Trash, talking about hit that like button. Thanks, Kel. I'm here, but eating dinner. Well, what are you doing eating dinner, man? Uh, with your headphones on or something, or just muted or something? Anyways, yeah, we'll get some conversation going, hopefully. But yeah, Flag in the Trash was a video on me um, counteracting that concept of somebody not believing Americans have culture. I think we have culture. We've got our sports, we've got capitalism, guns, et cetera, et cetera. I think all those things are important. Parades, that's our culture. I'm sure there's tons more. We got religion. That's another one, right? We've got man, you name it. We've got all sorts of culture in this country, I believe. So, and then I had, let's see here. It's Just a Box was my video on cars, buying expensive cars. It just it really hurts middle class and lower class income, even upper class, in my opinion. Um, Vehicles these days, they're so expensive, and you got to be careful, especially financing them. You're just adding another 10 grand onto your car. So, but not to mention all the other costs that go along with that. So, and then let's see, I had protect yourself, which was more about like just exposing your inner passions to people that you're close with. You want to be careful about that. It can kind of burn you sometimes. But you just gotta have thick skin sometimes. If you're passionate about something and you're going with it and you do want to tell other people, it's definitely something you want to be careful of, have thick skin for, because people may not be on the same page, not on the same page vibing. So, and then seek wisdom and guidance was a video I did for people who are not subscribed to the channel. That's the first video they'll see, the trailer for my YouTube channel. It just kind of talks about why I'm here. I'm trying to provide wisdom and guidance for my kids, and then wisdom and guidance for the audience. So it's a pretty decent short video, 5 minutes, that kind of thing. I've seen couple of other YouTubers have really nice pre-polished trailers. I don't know. I haven't gotten into the like doing music with my videos. Just something I haven't really thought about doing. I don't know if it vibes with what I'm trying to do. It's a little too produced for me. I like the YouTubers that are just the one take YouTubers. I'm sure you guys have seen that. Me talking about that one take YouTubers, man. It's just like, you know, sh- you know, say what you want to say, do it in 5 to 8 minutes, 10 minutes, that kind of thing. And that's the way I like to do it. Sometimes I do a little bit of cuts here and there, but that's the way I'm going to roll. So, any of you guys have any questions for me? Or I can maybe talk about some other content. I was gonna talk about maybe exposure in the markets. I think that's not talked about a lot. Exposure. Usually, like when people invest in the markets, they always say like, "Oh, I'm going to lose money," and things like that. And you know, you hear it on like the finance channels on like CNBC and things like that. They talk about exposure a lot, right? It's like if you got exposed to poison ivy, that would be bad, right? Well, it's kind of like that in the stock market. You want to have exposure to certain markets, right? Whether it's to the upside or the downside, right? That's one of those things that I think a lot of people don't really realize when they're talking about the stock market. They rarely talk about exposure. You want to have a certain amount of capital exposed in this area. I don't know if there's much to talk about that, but I think it's kind of an interesting nomenclature that um, might want to talk about. I use them in videos talking about exposure in the markets. I think it's pretty important, but yeah, I don't know. Something little to talk about. What else could we talk about? What do you guys think? Anything? I know there's only the three of us here. Give me some topics. What other topics can we talk about? I did most of my videos lately have been involving like family and career. I've been really going gangbusters on the stock market and all that, which is good. I do always want to talk about that, but I think it's good to really have a diversified portfolio, if you will, of content. Talking about family and talking about career. So this is one of those things. I've got some videos lined up. Basically, got them scheduled for like I don't know 5 or 7 days. But let me know in the comments if you guys prefer to have um, a video every day or maybe every other day. Is it too much? Lately I've been doing them every day, just scheduling them out, usually around noon. But I could slow that down, maybe do like 3 a week or 4 a week. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. But yeah, other than that, maybe I'll get this StreamYard thing someday if I can ever get a decent amount of subscribers that want to jump on and you know talk about their channel or talk about their life, whatever, right? It'd be kind of fun. So yeah, other than that, what else can we talk about? Trying to think. I was hoping to get a few more people in the chat to give me some feedback here. Let's see what else. Hey, I could talk about some of my other videos. I can pull those up. Why not? Let's see here. Short-term stock trading fees, tax, hidden costs. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's something I've been debating even in my own portfolio. I'm heavily exposed in the uh, pre-tax market. So most of my holdings are in pre-tax accounts. I'd say more than 50% is in an IRA, and then the other half is probably in a 401k. But I know that there are people I know that have done what's it called, a Roth. Um, it's like a Roth transfer, if I remember right. I can't remember what the term is, but it's basically where you can transfer an IRA, a pre-tax IRA, over to a Roth IRA, but you got to pay taxes. And so I think you can do it in sections, though. You don't have to do it all at once. You can transfer over however much you want, but you got to pay tax on that. But you don't get penalized, I believe. I believe that's the case. I can't remember the term for it. But yeah, that could save you in taxes, right? So I'm 44 and I got 20 more years left in the market, maybe 30 years, and that might be something to consider is doing a transfer over to a Roth IRA. But I would just have to pay the taxes. I don't think I want to do that, to be honest. But yeah, it's something to consider. Let's see, of all the day traders that I've met, all but two have managed to trade themselves into bankruptcy. You got that right. I'll tell people buy and hold and have an exit plan. Yeah, you're right. Honestly, I mean, the day trading thing, I just don't recommend it. Honestly, I've done it. I even joined. I think it was Warrior Trading for like, I don't know, 6 months or something like that. And it's really just a bunch of people chasing the main trader there, right? And so the main trader there, he's probably bidding up the price, and gets in real early, and then everyone else follows him in and bids it way up, and then he sells out right into their buying or something like that. So it's not really for most people. Most people do lose money day trading. I don't recommend it. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a professional. So this is just my opinion. You know, do what you want to do, but I don't recommend it. Good luck. I do it from time to time. Like if I see some high volume and volatility, I'll wait for a big sell off, and I might take a small position and get out within a quick amount of time. I don't want to stay in very long. So yeah, yeah, yeah. My recommendation is buy and hold these days. DCA in dollar cost average. That's where you're going to make the most money. And after you do it for a while, you honestly don't even pay attention to the markets anymore. You just kind of, you add a little bit more at a time, and maybe you check your accounts every 6 months, that kind of thing, and you're good. Now I check my accounts more than that because I'm real active in the markets. Like I might still take a swing trade here and there, um, but for most people, if you just put your money in from time to time and don't look at it and throw it in the filing cabinet, you'll be good. So what I didn't know was people develop a trading habit like a gambling habit. Yep. And they don't realize it till it's too late. It's totally true, man. Like it's kind of addicting to gambling. It's very similar. Like you get that rush. You get that rush of a big gainer, right? But then man, you get those losses, and what most people want to do, just like in gambling, they want to catch up. They want to catch all the way back up, and it's a losing battle because you get frustrated, and then your emotions come in, and you stop using your brain, and you're just using your mouse, and you're clicking buy at the wrong points. You're probably buying the high, and then you lose again. You know, if you're going to play the market in the short term, you really need to have your emotions in check, your position size in check, et cetera, et cetera. And that's hard to do. If you're real emotional when it comes to gambling, I don't recommend it. You're probably going to lose in short-term trading. Now, I did a video on what was it? Um, how the man, I'm already forgetting the name of my videos. I've gotten so many. It was on the bait and switch stock market. That's what it was. The bait and switch stock market. These big fund managers and all these other algorithms, they'll wait for people to come in, and then they'll sell off, and then they'll wait for people to keep selling, and then they'll buy back in, right? It's this wave. You get this wave in the market. It's always going to happen. Stocks don't go up to eternity. And some swing traders, they can pull that off, and be patient, wait a month or 2 or 3 for that market to bottom out. You may not hit the bottom, but you might hit a decent low, and you can make money doing that. But I don't remember. I don't recommend it. Yeah, pump and dump. That's what it is. They pump it up and they dump it. And if you hear in these technical traders, they talk about higher highs and low. Wait, was it? If you want to have a bullish market, you're going to see higher highs and higher lows, right? So you're going to get a wave regardless, right? As long as that wave just keeps going higher and higher, and if you're just dollar cost averaging, you should be good. So that's just one of those things that's out there. I know I'm going crazy about the stock market. I keep talking about it, but anything else you guys want to talk about, let me know. I could go on and on about the stock market. I probably should bring up, market cap. If you don't know what market cap is, it's the number of shares times the stock price, right? That's your total market capitalization, right? So, a lot of people get confused with the price of a stock, thinking it's expensive or inexpensive, right? And like, for instance, you could think like a stock is real cheap and nice, but it could be $1, let's say. But if there's a billion shares out there, it's $1 billion market cap, right? And that could be super expensive, even for $1 stock, right? So you got to be careful with stock price. So it's one of those things. Market cap. That's the first thing you should look at when you're investing in an individual stock, is the market cap. Take a look and compare it to other companies in that same sector. That's just the first thing you look at. You should look at a lot more than that, but that's one thing I can recommend, at least understanding what that is. Do some research on what market cap is if you're going to invest in an individual stock. I don't have much in the SPY. Does the SPY have a market cap? Let's see here. I don't see it here on. Maybe I'm just not seeing it on Yahoo Finance, but it's got net assets. Yeah, it doesn't have a market cap on the SPY. I don't know much about ETFs. I don't invest in them very much. I know they're invested in my 401k, but when I'm buying an individual stock, that's the first thing I'm looking at. But I don't really buy in my brokerage account mutual or index funds. So, but I know they're in my 401k. But again, I don't pay attention to it very often. I just kind of keep buying and keep throwing it in the filing cabinet. Eventually, I'll open it up and I'll have a smile on my face, right? So, what about any other questions or comments? This is my first live stream. Trying to figure it all out. I had some audio problems at first, but yeah, it'd be fun to have maybe a live stream with other people involved. I think that's a little more entertaining. Trying to think of what else I could talk about. Probably should. Well, the problem is I've got all these video ideas that I probably should. I've got them down in notes. Let's see here. Yeah, trading money for time. That's another video I'm going to come out with. That's coming out pretty soon. I've got one skip the vacation for generational wealth. That's coming soon. So those are two videos to look forward to. Let's see here. Yeah, but yeah, I got a whole list, man. I just keep coming up with more topics, more walks I'm gonna have to go to. Oh, it looks like someone new popped in. That's kind of fun. Uh, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys want to talk about? Any comments, questions, negative comments, whatever, we can take it. Nothing out there. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably end it there. It's a short live stream, but I'll try to get maybe a better flow for these live streams. The first time doing it, it's kind of ad hoc. If you missed the beginning, I'll show you my one Lego set for the week, because I think I only had one person here. This is the battering ram Lego set. So that's one of the sets I had as a kid. It got me into Legos. Kind of does this little fold in and out. So kind of go over some fun stuff. Maybe I'll find some other things that I'm into. And yeah, thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully you guys will catch my videos this week. So thanks, guys. Have a good night.